Welcome everybody to Doppelganger Code Geass. My name is Misty Chronexia, and if you're new to this show, well, let me walk you along in a few seconds while this kick-ass intro plays. Many people watch anime, and when you see a masterpiece such as Code Geass in this hereby example, well, they want to find other shows similar to it. This is what Doppelganger do. I list you several animes with similarities so you can enjoy other shows if you like this one. Sometimes the references are thick, and other times they're a tiny bit thinner. The similarities can be sometimes carbon copies of the main characters, or go in the same line as they both have arts that look alike. But trust me, there's always more to it than that. Now, for the people who never saw Code Geass, well, let me wrap it up quickly so you can understand what it's all about. The show features a main character named Lelouch, whose intelligence is quite superior to the norm. The story begins when he finds a girl who grants him the power to bind people to his will, only once. The anime focus a lot on mechas, the topic of war and rebellion, and an empire that's ready to stop them at all costs. So there's a lot of political implement, and also a lot of battles.
殺してしまった。二人もこの僕が命だ。軽いはずがない。僕に勝手に人を裁く権利があるのか。
Candidate number 1, Death Note. Obviously, it goes without saying when you compare Code Geass, the Death Note is the perfect title that comes up. They both feature a main character that is vested of power beyond one of a simple human being. Light, with his Death Note, can bind people to do what they want before they die, and Lelouch with his Geass, well, can do the same. Both characters are incredibly smart, they both fight for justice, they both want to change the world. The persona is rather similar by itself, and the character design are very close alike, with Death Note being slightly darker in tones. If you like the mind games in Code Geass, then it will be impossible to dislike Death Note, as they're both similar in that matter. Then again, if you've seen one, you've most likely seen the other one as well, so moving on. Candidate number 2, Guilty Crown. Now, it's quite possible to overlook the similarity in this one if you don't pay attention, but you'll see them now. Both main character gets vested with the power of the king by a mysterious girl. Both involves mecha fighting, both involves a Japanese rebellion versus an empire that discriminates them. Also, the two have robots on roller skates. It's a key similarity, don't look past it. And without going into spoilers, there's a specific event that happens towards the end that you can relate in both shows. For those who saw it, you probably know what I'm talking about. And finally, both shows features an outstanding artwork and teenager in a post-apocalyptic futuristic scenario.
What? なんだ今の。
でも私がこの2人に勝てるとしたら数学なんて介入する余地もない本当に純粋な運勝負のみならば空もう一度勝負ですわ
マジかよ今度は何をかけるんだ
もちろんこの国のため朝と同じく
Candidate number 3, No Game No Life. Both shows feature a main character that is overly smart and can build a strategy out of nothing at all. In the two shows, the main character have a brotherly love for their sister and they want to protect her at all costs. Both anime are about overcoming difficult odds and playing mind games on their opponent. You can see the power of Geass similar to the power of the pledge, as when they bet, if they win they can force people into doing something. And both shows are about rebellion, as the more it goes in No Game No Life, the more the country fights against the other ones and eventually God. And finally, both shows have fanservice at some point.
就業率業務内容なんかのデータを当てはめ男女比を予測したんだよ。
どこまで本気なんですの2人とも
愚問だなことゲームに関しちゃどこまでも
というわけでステフのパンツ
ふざけるな問題は何が余分なカードかってことだろうそれが言い当てられなきゃどんなお題目も絵に描いた餅クソの役にも立ちゃしねえよ
北見明白なんだよ
Candidate number 4, Ultimate Survivor Kaiji. Just like Code Geass, this show is about mind games, but beyond that, there are still several similarities one can think of. The two main characters both fight to get to the top. They fight for their friends, hoping to rescue them along the way. The casualties in both shows are real and a top priority. Several episodes are spent often on the same battle or challenge. And finally, the tactic the main character uses often share the same well thought out process. When they backfire, they usually can think of a way out of this mess.
そしてパーだお前らはグーで勝負に走る俺たちをパーでやる気でいたとすると何回パーで勝負するかはわからないだったら無理に偶数に揃える意味はない違うか
ボークです。これでは打てません。三塁ランナーはホームへ、二塁ランナーは三塁に進みます。ボーク特地2球
Candidate number 5, One Outs. One Outs and Code Geass seems very different on the surface, but when you break it down, a lot of similarities shows up. Both shows are about great strategists who can foresee the action of their rivals. Both main characters are cold, ruthless anti-heroes. Again, if you like the mind games in Code Geass, you'll definitely find your appeal in this show as well. While One Outs is about baseball and Code Geass about rebellion, I can assure you if you like the latter, you'll enjoy One Outs just as much, even if you know nothing about the sport.
打者がバッターボックスを変えたら、その打者はアウトですよね。アウト！マリナーズ特地のボーク作戦を阻止しました。これで2アウトです。特地。
あれは
エクシア。ガンダムエクシア。
And to end in force, candidate number 6, Mobile Suit Gundam 00, or 00. This anime, just like Code Geass, features a lot of similarities. Flashy animation, lots of mechas, action-packed scenes, a lot of political implications. The two shows are about a group of characters who challenge the military powers of the world. Both shows have the same amount of episodes, which is 50 episodes each, and they were released 1 year apart, making the technology available at that time pretty close to one another. Both shows' characters are well-driven and motivated, and in both cases, the soundtrack is very good. So honestly, there's a lot of stuff to pick from.
ガンダムとは5年前の機体アヘッドの敵じゃ
毒ガスじゃない。
Now, I could continue for quite a while with a plethora of similar shows, but I think these 6 can give you a good overview. However, if you would like an anime with similar ambience, then you can definitely look at these honorable mentions: Zetsuan no Tempest, Aldnoah 0, Ginga Au Densetsu, Eureka 7, Darker Than Black, Fullmetal Panic, Kakumeki Valralph. They're not that similar, but the ambience and the mood should be close enough to make you enjoy it, no doubt. If you like Code Geass, you're like 90% sure to like these as well. So I hope this episode of Doppelganger was informative to you. If it was, please be kind enough to leave me a like. I worked hard on this. And tell me which anime you would like to see me clone next. If you haven't done so yet, Subscrizzling allow you a sweet VIP access to my channel. You'll be one of my most valuable YouTube viewer. Anyhow, see you guys next time.